time checking out the show. Let me know what city, what state you're coming in from. If you're outside of the U.S., let me know what country you're representing. Throw up your flag. Family, I need you to smash up the likes, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. Check this out. If it's your first time checking out the show, and you've already, well actually, if you've subscribed already, there's a little bell next to your subscription button. Go ahead and click that thing right now so you can get your notifications each time I drop a new video like this. That way you'll be in the loop. Make sure you select all notifications. Otherwise, you may not get anything. I'm like, listening, what the hell is that? Fireworks. People going crazy. Let's get it, fam. I'm not gonna hold y'all long on this, but I do want to cover this story really quickly. So there is a video going around of some gang members smacking up this youngster, right, on the streets of LA. He's a streamer. I don't know his name, but word on the street is the guy is a streamer, and you know he's just out, just chilling, and you know, trying to get a little content. They walk up, and you know they bullies, so they start asking him about sets and all this type of stuff. And dude's like, man, I don't bang. And you know, one of the dudes just decided to slap him. Just because he could, just because he had the backup, he had the power, he slapped him. This is reminiscent of what the police do to black folks, you know, oftentimes. When they gang up on them, they know they got the backup, so they just, you know, try to handle you any kind of way because they feel they can get away with it. Now, these dudes, ironically, they don't even know, but they're in the same boat as he's in. They're just as vulnerable as he is. And when they go around slapping their own kind, what it does is it creates an atmosphere where other guys think that's acceptable. See, these guys are just walking around, pushing people around, bullying their own people. These are cowards. No different than the dudes who try to impose a no-fly zone or a check-in type of thing on black folks, but they ain't got that same energy for nobody else. They only take advantage of their own people. And what they don't understand is they're making it harder for their own people and themselves and their family members and others, because now the thought is that it's cool to treat your own people like this. It's cool to handle your own people like this. So they're going around bullying their own folks, and they think it's cool. So what's going to likely happen is with these type of dudes, you know, they say you resemble who you assemble. So that means whoever you're around, you know, show me your friends and I'll show you yourself, right? Show me five gang members and I'll show you the sixth one. That's you. If you start hanging around them. Show me 5 incarcerated gang members, I'll show you the sixth one. Show me 5 dead gang members, I'll show you the sixth one. How is it that they think it's a flex bullying their own people, bullying people who are in the same predicament they are in? People who are just trying. This youngster is just a streamer trying to get through the day like they are. He got a big target on his back also, just like they do, because he's black. He got a big target on his back. So they decide, we gonna target somebody that looks just like us, that's going through the same thing we're going through, and we're gonna bully him just because we can. We're gonna make his life a little harder. After he got slapped, the chick who was standing around She was like, did they just slap you? And he said, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. This is LA. I'm gonna make it out of here. I'm gonna be a millionaire. I ain't got no problem with that, and I believe him. He seemed like he was very motivated. And, he actually played it smart. He played it smart because who knows what those uncivilized mutts would have done to him had he swung back. He played it smart because I'm going to tell you, I probably would have been still on the ground because ain't no way. The one that slapped me, if I wouldn't have got to none of the other ones, if I wouldn't have been able to do nothing to nobody else, that one who slapped me, I'd have bit his whole fucking hand off. He would still be bleeding. I can guarantee you that. The rest of them gonna do what they do, whatever, do whatever you gotta do. But this one right here, I'm gonna bite a patch of meat out of his ass. He not finna get away. If I don't get nobody else, I'm gonna get his. I'll gouge his eyes out, anything. Like, you ain't finna handle me like that. And I would mark him. He would be marked. If I couldn't get to him today, I'd get tomorrow. The next day, oh yeah, yeah, it's gonna stop. We're gonna nip that in the bud. But this is what happens, fam, when you grow up in an environment where you're taught to hate yourself and people that look like you, where you're taught to harm people that look like you. Even though the people that look like you probably ain't did a molecule of the damage to you and to have you in the type of situation you're in, or your people in the type of situation you're in. You targeting your own people. They think it's a flex. They going around bullying their own people. That's sucker shit. That's dope. That's clown shit. Now, we all know, had the youngster been by himself and one of the other ones had been by themselves, they wouldn't even have approached him. I guarantee you, if any one of them would have been by themselves, they would not even have stepped to Buddy. But, a lot of these dudes, they run around and they gotta click up because they cowards otherwise. They ain't gonna do nothing by themselves. They gotta have people around them to build them up. No different than when the KKK used to ride on black folks. They jump into a truck, bunch of uncivilized mutts, jump on the back of a truck and go hunting black folks. They can't do it. They ain't gonna do it by themselves. They gotta have backup. They gotta have size, weaponry, or numbers in order for them to attack. They gotta have size, weaponry, or numbers. Otherwise, they ain't gonna do jack. And if they do something, they're probably gonna get dragged. Youngster, if this video ever get to you, man, look, hold your head, bro. Hold your head, and yeah, get out of there. Get the hell on up out of there and go do your thing, man, because I'll bet you $1 to a donut check in 5 years, and all of their ass is gonna be either dead or in prison. That's my time, fam. I appreciate y'all joining live. I see you, Angela, Dad, Knack. I see you. I see you one-on-one. I see you. Give a few more shout-outs before I let y'all go. Yeah, riding on your own. Like, yeah, bullying your own people. They ain't got that kind of energy. That's why I say they don't have that same type of energy for other people. They gonna make their own people check in. When other people come through the block, the neighborhood or whatever, when them white folks come through there, they just come through there. They don't do nothing. But when they see somebody that look like that, hey, what you doing over here? Hey, you know where you at? Where you from? What block you from? Woo, woo, woo. Fam, If that ain't a coward, I don't know what is. Picking and choosing who you gonna stud up to, who you gonna be bad, who you gonna be a bitty badass with. The buddy out there trying to do something with his life. This is why all you youngsters out there, y'all make a note of that. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals, people that's trying to do something with their life, people that care about their life, people that see themselves in the future. Surround yourself with people like that. Not the type who don't know what tomorrow might bring, ain't got no idea, ain't got no plans, no goals. Their only goal is the next victim that looks like them. Jasper of the Cool, what's up? Yafit, Wayne Wilson, Keisha, the homie, what's up? Marcus Murray, AK88, Randy Sledge, Sex Machine, Marcus Murray, Linda Morris, Randy Sledge, Adrian Cow, Damon Hill, Isaiah the Character, Vivian Mallory, what's up, Marcus the Sparky, Orlando Sneed, Carmen Green, No Prison TV, Sports Bags, Brenda Lee Green, Jordan Smith, John Robinson, Pamela Hamilton, Jacqueline Jackson, Jay Sean, what's up, what's up, what's up? Rosemary Johnson, Darkest Christian, what's up, New Orleans Made? I know that's right, New Orleans Made. That's my time, fam. I just wanted to bring this to y'all real quick, bring this to y'all attention. Y'all youngsters out there, man, if you want to live, surround yourself with people who want to live. Surround yourself with people who see themselves in the future, who see a future for themselves in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. Get away from these motherfuckers who are tired of living. Get away from them. Get away from those who go around preying on people, because guess what's gonna happen? Somebody gonna give them everything they're looking for, and you might end up catching them straight. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world, fam. Till next time, no more talk.